Welcome back to Good Morning Kansas on this Sunday. We are happy to have you here. We do know that there were two confirmed tornadoes that hit KAKE land this weekend. One was east of Selden and the other over in Sharon Springs. And that's where our drone photographer, Corey David, says it was pretty scary. He heard the storm coming in and then took his family to safety, and moments later, that tornado hit.
And we actually got one of the emergency alert system messages on the phone. We had wind all day, 50, 60 mile an hour winds. It was just kind of one of those annoying days, but it said tornado warning. So one of the kids was still awake. I said, why don't you head on down to mama in the basement? And I picked up the sleeping one, the little girl. I was trying to carry her down the steps. And before I could even get down the steps, we could start hearing the high shrill of the wind circling. So we could tell some things were in the air. And they were big items hitting other big items. They were just loud and crashes. Kind of assumed it was hitting our place with the neighbors. Didn't know till we went outside that our house didn't have any damage. Our car, everything was missed. We had a carport that was dropped right at the end of our yard, driveway, and the street, the whole carport, metal and tin included, but it missed everything of ours other than some tree branches. And then we hit the road to try to go see around town. It's a small town, 750 people. 1,500 in the county, and mostly just on the east side. You could easily get around the west side of town. There was nothing in the roads, no debris, but here on the east side, the roads were littered with receipts and papers from the co-op building that lost its roof, and lots and lots of pokey trees and roof nails, shingle nails. So treacherous roads for the people out driving and walking. Well, I didn't even know that roof was gone. I hadn't talked to everybody, so I was just getting all the debris on the ground. I thought, well, that's going to look pretty interesting from above. And once I got up there, I realized, oh, that whole building's open. So I got a few shots looking down. And then I went up north to that KDOT building. That's the one that's flattened in the photo. And you could see how far out into the field some of that debris. That's kind of a neat perspective to show how far some of those heavy pieces of the buildings get thrown during these storms. It surprises people. For me, it's the worst. This is one of the only ones I can remember that's really gone through the heart of town. We've had a few that we get photos of for the newspaper out in the fields. You can see them down the way, and people get intrigued seeing those. And we just had another one touch down in October 12th, last year, 2021, hit our golf course. All the news crews came after that, destroyed one of the cart sheds in the maintenance building. And I think we barely just got done truly getting that rebuilding project done. It takes a lot of volunteer work out in these areas. It's volunteer EMS service, it's volunteer firefighter. So anytime somebody needs help, you make the call, those people have to drop what they're doing to head into the ambulance barn or the fire department to get on the trucks and vehicles to head out. So there'll be a lot of people putting in a lot of hours to get back on the rebuilding. It's kind of bittersweet. You kind of like the photos, seeing them, but you don't like the events that lead up to them. And just knowing how close it was, we're really thankful to at least gotten that emergency alert. I think it might have only been 30 seconds before that really hit, but that was enough time to get one kid downstairs, and I was halfway down with the other one. So, I mean, if that tornado was one block closer to us, it was only probably a block away at that time. So it really could have been a lot worse. I'm as guilty as everyone else out here in Tornado Alley. Once there's a tornado, a lot of us, you just want to go outside, see what's happening. And these are good reminders that no matter what, Mother Nature's still the boss.
Mother Nature certainly is the boss. It is nice to see people come together, even with unfortunate events like this, with that cleanup process that is underway. You can see more information on the storm and how to help with this story is up on KAKE.com. We'll be right back.